Welcome to UT, the home of the Vols. Located on the far east side of campus, you'll find the Jesse Harris Building, home of the Office for the Retail, Hospitality, and Tourism Management Department. Within the department is the university's Hotel, Restaurant, and Tourism Management major, where students learn every day the skills they will need to succeed in the hospitality and tourism industry. One of these students is Miss Brittany Fryman.
Hi, my name is Brittany Fryman. I am a sophomore in the HRT major. I was first brought to this major by our fantastic advisor, Dean Aaser. I was that little girl that wanted to be an event planner, work in resorts and everything like that, and eventually I met with him years before I planned on coming to UT while I was visiting my sister here. Really got me connected to the program and the idea of coming into this major from the get-go. I started as a freshman, got into my HRT classes from the very beginning instead of waiting for those major classes until later, and it was the greatest decision I ever made. I've recently started a great internship here at UT in the event planning services with the Chancellor's office, and I got that job through one of my TAs my freshman year. Just through my work in class and through my work at the events that we had, he saw potential in me and connected me with the event planner here at UT, and I started a great internship through that.
If you make a short drive away from campus to the Central Collective, you will often find two of our student interns, Shay Drake and Hannah Fuller, who were reflecting on some great memories in HRT when I caught up with them.
I'd have to say my favorite HRT memory would be being a part of the event planning aspects, such as the RHTM fundraiser, where we celebrated Mike Connor, as well as the UT Garden Gala. Events like those where we have hands-on professional experience are usually my favorites and the most memorable.
Yeah, the professors really just bring in their own personal experience and you get to work side by side with them, learn from their experiences, not only like from a textbook, it's just really hands-on. I guess my favorite moment is going to the Hotel Experience Conference in New York City with, I think it was like 7 or 8 other different people, but we just went up there for the weekend, like 5 days or something, and see the industry from a different perspective and see different vendors that are more up and coming and trendy. It's international and in New York City, and I think that's a great opportunity that we give to the students in HRT.
In the HRT department at UT, many students from different backgrounds are encouraged to use their very unique set of skills as well as information they learn in their courses to utilize it within the department itself and in their future careers in the industry. Including myself, in my sophomore year of college, and I took this class as an elective with Dr. Jeremy Whaley. It involved event planning, and I was able to construct a video to go along with our event that we was doing at the end of the semester. And after the success of that project, I was able to move on to the Retail, Hospitality, and Tourism Management fundraiser class. In this program, me, along with other hotel, restaurant, tourism majors, along with some retail and consumer sciences majors, worked to develop the fundraiser for the year. I was involved in the marketing portion of it, and during this, I was able to work alongside not only my fellow students, but the Connor Concepts Corporation, which owns Chop House and Connor Steak and Seafood. Those people were really professional with me, very helpful to get to work with them in such a good business environment. So now here I am as a senior in the Hotel, Restaurant, and Tourism Management major. And I've got to be thinking to myself, what am I wanting to do with this? How can I take my skills and turn it into a career? Lots of companies are always looking for someone who is skilled in not only customer service and management procedures, but also someone who can assist in marketing programs. Part of your curriculum here in this program does involve getting an internship. And it's important to find an internship where you can use your already established skills in a place that you're going to be passionate for, so that maybe once it is over, you can go work full time for them. And And that's something that I'm hoping to do. I'm going to take these skills that I have of my own, and I want to take them to a place that I can have a lot of passion for. Because the thing about this major, it allows you to get a basic principal idea of the entire hospitality and tourism industry. But if you have self-taught skills like video production or anything like that, and you can quickly go into marketing programs for some of these companies. So now let me introduce you to the people that are going to be helping you the most over the next few years here in the hotel, restaurant, and tourism major. Your professors.
Although hospitality tourism has very broader components in the society, so they can take what they have learned from our department, from my courses, and implement to their job immediately. They could become a better marketing directors, they could become better sales representatives, they can become a better higher level of managerial executive members to make a better decisions for the companies, because students would understand the vision mission of companies. So those are the skills students can take away and explore in different kinds of business sectors. And again, for hospitality tourism, especially for tourism, there are different kinds of business sectors. So students definitely will have lots of career opportunities when they finish the courses and when they earn a degree in our department. I welcome you to join us, and I know you will accomplish your dreams with us. I hope I will see you in my classes and in our program, and I'm very sure you will be so happy to be part of this HRT family.
But what I would like for my students to get out of the classes that I personally teach are some real hands-on experience. I want them to be able to learn different skills such as critical thinking, creative thinking, listening, collaboration. All these skills are really important in terms of moving forward in our workforce. So I think that it's really important for my students to get as much hands-on experience, experiential learning as they possibly can. And this is included in terms of connecting with our community and working one-on-one with various stakeholders involved. I feel like the community that we have created here thus far in HRT is one that is truly encompassing. It's welcoming to all people, all sorts of walks of life, and we're really eager and excited to meet you and to really see what we can do to help you with your career and help you moving forward. So I encourage anyone who's interested in HRT to apply, and we would love to meet with you and truly connect with you on an intimate level.
I hope that my students are able to realize that it's not just so much about the hard skills, it's not just about the concepts and the theories that you know, it's about how are you able to really use those concepts and theories and make them applicable in your personal and professional life. I think they can take their skill sets to a plethora of different industries, a lot of different careers and jobs. I think this is the career field for a lot of different individuals, because once again, they're learning their soft skills. They're learning how to interact with diverse groups. They're learning how to work in teams. They're learning how to be confident, how to help build on their confidence. They're also learning those essential leadership skills that will allow them to be able to take any group of individuals and inspire them to be excellent in a chosen path. I want them to be willing to come in the classroom and get excited to learn a lot about themselves as individuals, but also learn about how they can use all of the different concepts and theories that we're learning to move forward personally and professionally in their life. So I'm not just trying to make them a student, a proverbial student. I want them to be a better person, a person that's going to go out and be a productive citizen, but also be somebody that's impactful in their local community and in our society at large. I want them to be the best, and I'm going to bring the energy to match their energy so that we can have the best learning environment.
I hope that students will take away the importance of doing things the right way. Essentially, their degree is in hotel, restaurant, and tourism management. And that means you could go into a convention and visitors bureau, you could do hotels, you could do restaurants, you could do resorts, you could do meetings and events, you could do mega events, you could do local events. I've even known of students to actually work with local chamber of commerces to actually develop local tourism products and those kinds of things. But the students have a myriad of choices of what they can do once they hold a degree in hospitality. To my future HRT students, live life, have fun, and love what you do. There's nothing more important in life than loving what you do. It's probably the most factor when choosing a career. So if you love to be of service to others, if you love to get enjoyment out of serving others, then this is absolutely the field for you. And never forget that no matter how hard our jobs seem to become, it's always really about a service to others.
Hospitality, it seems sometimes, is very much thought of, or is more of an afterthought of a major. It seems like a kind of a kid job, if you will, but you don't really think about the sheer number of these operations that there are around. And then when you go to the beach and you stay at these beautiful resorts, you don't think about who's working in these places and the kind of places they're living and the kind of money that they could be making. We have a lot of people that want to do meetings and events. Meetings and events are everywhere, whether they're weddings, whether they're corporate meetings. It's such a huge industry. You'll always have a job in the hospitality industry. We have virtually 100% placement rate. I follow the students through Facebook, LinkedIn, and a number of other ways. And it's really, really interesting to see where some of them end up and how they move around in the parts of the country and the different places in the world that they go. And it's really, really fascinating, and I'm really, really thrilled for them. And another thing that we do is we have a student experience fund that every year we have a fundraising banquet and auction that's in conjunction with retail and consumer science. And every penny that is generated from that goes towards student experiences. We've gone to Costa Rica a couple times, and kind of our biggie, which is every other year, is we go to Europe. So this last May we went to Italy. The trip we went on before that was to London and Paris. And the last thing I want to mention is that I'm a very, very big proponent of is to study abroad. And this is another thing that the people that do it say it's the best thing they've ever done in their life. And I've been here long enough to know that that's not just them saying that. The experiences that they get studying abroad are unbelievable. I firmly believe it's the greatest industry in the world for all the different reasons that I talked about. I think you should come join us at the HRT program at the University of Tennessee.